Hey T-Squad, it's Kirsty, and let me warn you now, working on this story made me physically sick. Not uncomfortable, not unsettled. Sick. And I'm saying this straight because I don't sugarcoat evil. People who do this should be killed. Sick, twisted fucks who hurt children do not deserve to walk this earth. They make me fucking sick. Now let's talk about what really happened in Australia, because the headlines aren't showing you the half of it. This whole thing started long before the raids hit the news. Australian cybercrime teams picked up disturbing activity on the dark web coming from Sydney. They found abuse material involving kids from babies to young children, and some of it included ritualistic, symbolic, occult-style imagery. Police rarely say the word satanic. This time, they said it themselves. That tells you just how disturbing the material was. To investigate, the police set up a dedicated task force called Strike Force Constantine. This unit only handles the most extreme digital abuse cases, the ones you never want to imagine. Their early investigation uncovered encrypted chat groups, hidden online storage, file-sharing networks, messages from overseas offenders. It became clear very quickly this wasn't some lonely creep. This was a network. Eventually, their investigation kept circling back to one man in Sydney, a guy in his mid-20s who ran an independent journalism page and used to work as a swim coach. Police allege he was one of the main distributors of the abuse material. And here's the part most people online don't know. Some of the videos appeared to be staged. Not accidental symbolism. Staged. Deliberate props. Deliberate setups. Deliberate themes. That's why police didn't hesitate to call this an international satanic child abuse network. The phrase wasn't media hype, it came from the police themselves. Police linked multiple other men to the case, all adults, all living in different parts of Sydney. They allegedly communicated through encrypted platforms, mirrored devices, cloud folders, hidden storage systems. Some of the files on their devices matched content already circulating overseas, which means this group wasn't just consuming, they were participating in a wider ring. And here's another detail the internet hasn't caught on to. Forensic teams believe this group may have been active far longer than anyone first thought. Some of the deleted data had timestamps suggesting years of activity before the police even stepped in. Police moved in with coordinated search warrants across multiple Sydney suburbs on the same day. They seized laptops, phones, cameras, SSDs, cloud access keys. There was so much data that investigators had to bring in external digital forensics labs to process everything. All suspects were denied bail immediately, which almost never happens unless the evidence is overwhelming. The police confirmed things I wish I could unhear. The victims were extremely young. Some videos involved animal abuse. The scenes were arranged with ritualistic symbols. The content was being shared internationally. And I'm saying it again because I mean it from my soul. Anyone who does this deserves to die. Sick, twisted fucks like this shouldn't breathe. They make me sick. This wasn't a one-off offender. This was organized depravity. Here's the part no one is talking about. Police say more arrests outside Australia are expected. Some of the seized devices had wiped partitions that specialists are trying to recover. International agencies are now trying to identify children shown in the videos. There are signs this network was bigger and older than the public has been told. Digital markers link the content to offenders in multiple countries. This case is not over. Not even close. T-Squad, you know I cover crime. I deal with dark stories all the time. But this one felt evil in a way I can't explain. Kids, babies, filmed, staged, passed around like objects. I don't want forgiveness for my opinion, and I'm not apologizing for the way I feel. People who do this should be killed, period. Like and subscribe. Stay safe. And keep sipping your tea, but not this one. This one burns all the way down.